Good morning, guys. I would like to start by reading Genesis chapter 18. The Lord appeared to Abraham near the trees of Mamre, near the great trees of Mamre, while he was sitting at the entrance to his tent in the heat of the day. Abraham looked up and saw 3 men standing nearby. When he saw them, he hurried from the entrance of his tent to meet them and bowed low to the ground. He said, "If I have found favor in your eyes, my Lord, do not pass your servant by. Let a little water be brought, and then you may all wash your feet and rest under this tree. Let me get you something to eat, so you can be refreshed, and then go on your way. Know that you have come to your servant." "Very well," they answered, "do as you say." So Abraham hurried into the tent to Sarah. "Quick," he said, "get 3 shayes of I don't know how to say it. Sayas of fine flour, and knead it, and bake some bread." Then he ran to the herd and selected a choice, tender calf and gave it to a servant, who hurried to prepare it. Then he brought some curds and milk and the calf that had been prepared and set these before them. While they ate, he stood near them under a tree. "Where's your wife Sarah?" they asked him. "There in the tent," he said. Then the Lord said, "I will surely return to you about this time next year, and Sarah, your wife, will have a son." Now Sarah was listening at the entrance to the tent, which was behind him. Abraham and Sarah were already old and well advanced in years, and Sarah was past the age of childbearing. So Sarah laughed to herself as she thought, "After I am worn out and my master is old, will I now have this pleasure?" Then the Lord said to Abraham, "Why did Sarah laugh and say, 'Will I really have a child now that I'm old? Is anything too hard for the Lord?' I will return to you at the appointed time next year, and Sarah will have a son." Sarah was afraid, and so she lied and said, "I did not laugh." But he said, "Yes, you did laugh." And then it goes on to talk about how Abraham, when God tells Abraham about the people at Sodom and Gomorrah and how evil they are, he asks the Lord, "What if 45 of them are righteous? Would you really wipe out the righteous with the wicked?" And God said, "If there were 45, I wouldn't." And he keeps asking him and goes down to, "What if there were 10? And God said, "I will spare 10. So then God actually goes down there, and there's Lot, and that's one of, Lot and his wife and daughters, but it's Lot that's a righteous man. And all the other men, when the 3 angels or spirits of God go and visit, all of the other men try to come and have sex with God and those men, because why are they mad again? They say, "This fellow came here as an alien, and now he wants to play the judge." So apparently they knew that he had some authority. They were afraid. This man hadn't walked around and said, "This city is coming to an end. Beware." Like, they were afraid. And you can see how when fear seeps in, how Satan takes over. But still, one man, Lot, God saves him. And even when he hesitates, when God says leave, after telling him earlier in the day to leave, he still hesitates later when God says it, and God's angels grab hold of him and his wife and his daughters and relocate them somewhere where they are safe and tell them to run. And whoa, Lot, one second. Lot still somehow doubts Well, he doubts himself, but that's doubting God. And he's like, I can't make it there. I have to run to this this closer city called Zoar. But the angel still, or God still gives him a chance and says, okay, all right, if that's what you can do, then do that, but run. And just God's mercy on that one, even when he said 10 righteous people, he would spare the city. He didn't spare the city, but that he looked out for that one righteous person. And being righteous obviously doesn't mean being perfect and not doubting and just trusting completely in God, but he was subservient to God. He realized and recognized that this person, these 3 people, were important. And he didn't question it, and he just served him. And it's all God asks us to do, to serve him, and to want to know him, and to get to know him. And I just pray that we will be confident in God and serve him without question. And Abraham questioned God, and God heeded what he said. He cared, and he remembered when he was thinking of this evil city that, I listened and I promised to Abraham that I would save the righteous. And one person, but God listened to Abraham and saved him, and it's just really cool. Understatement of my lifetime. But I love you guys, and just serve God, and I'll be praying for you. Hopefully you'll pray for me too. And yeah, thank you for watching this. Bye.